Yusa. Yes, Yusa.
Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bottom semifinals match of this Infinity Gaming B-Team Open, sponsored by Z33K and GG Tracker. I am Izanagi. I should be here with Morse. Morse is holding the camera or something and doing something behind the scenes. We will not question him. But up here, in the top right of Derelict Watcher, currently down a game, he needs to pick it up and make something happen. The Blue Zerg, he is MiWa. And down in the bottom left, making the 7-gate all-in work for him and defying proxy hatch odds, from Infinity Gaming, the Green Protoss, Lucien.
Nicely done.
As I said. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Morse is still with us in spirit, but maybe not in practice. Which you know sucks, because we always have these really quiet, dead moments where both players do something crazy, such as Lucien going for the Forge Fast expand, unless he's going to turn this into a wacky cannon rush, like Genius did the other day at WCS. Was that Genius?
I have no
I want
idea.
to say that was Genius. Genius did the proxy void ray, I remember, and then he did some wonky cannon rush on Yonsu. Or maybe that's not the game I'm thinking of. Alas, poor York. Lucien, well, he knows what he likes. He's gonna go for the macro game on Derelict Watcher. Derelict Watcher, a very fun map for Protosses and Zerg, less so for Terrans in my experience. Of course, experience being a very frustrating, aggravating one. MiWa content to go for the pool and then the hatch. Not going to try and plant a proxy hatchery in his opponent's base. So there is a nice little gap there which he could exploit. Still, I think the photon cannon might have something to say about that. It'll be very interesting to see which strategy both of these players use. I know Lucien is going to try and delay for the late game. MiWa's gonna have to recognize that soon. He actually did not drone scout. So far as he knows, he needs to play a little bit defensively. And actually this Overlord's in a pretty poor position. Can't see any of the actual buildings by the ramp. But MiWa's actually just going to go into a third hatchery, which is, of course, the right decision in this situation. From what we see, anyway. From what MiWa sees, he actually doesn't see anything. He's completely blind. He knows his opponent is not trying to kill him with a 2-gate proxy. That's about the extent of what he knows. And now he knows exactly what's going on. And the sirens! The sirens ring out! Enjoy for MiWa's discovery. Cybernetics goes down a part of the wall while MiWa almost lags out. Ugh.
Keep it going. You got this.
I got this. It's a very, very difficult procedure to try and make something out of nothing, alright? This isn't like League of Legends where we can just watch people chop away at each other in lanes and say, oh, well, okay, this is where the gold lead is, this is where the kill lead is, and yada, 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 yada.
Well, sure we can. We can do things just like that. For example, Lucian's up 29 probes to 25. Both of them only have 4 units out, but obviously the advantage is going to go to 4 Zealots over a couple Queens and a couple Zerglings. Neither player really doing any aggression right now, content to sit back on 2 bases. See, it's not that hard, Izanagi. You just gotta focus.
You feel good about yourself?
I think I fixed the donate button.
We're not doing tomorrow. It's been good. Morse has got this.
I think I fixed the donate button. If anybody wants to give it a shot.
Here, I'll give it a shot. I won't donate any actual money, but hey, I'll give it a shot.
Nope. It says Twitch button. I gotta edit that. But yes, it works. Yay!
MiWa losing an Overlord to the Photon Cannon. And actually going to go down for another 6 gates. Looks like Lucien's going to just try and do the same thing that happened last time. And he's got a really nice pylon out here, right outside the third, which is not going to be seen by MiWa and this poor, poor, unfortunate Overlord. Should I say Overlords? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There are 3 Overlords circling this pylon like sharks. One of them are gonna see it. None of them are gonna see it. Oh, that just stings. That hurts.
Maybe no. Nope.
The Overlord's gonna see the units moving across the map.
Oh, there's a big old warp in.
Yeah, this is going to be very fun. This is going to be exactly the same as it was last game, and the problem is this time MiWa does not see it coming. There was no Overlord to scout those gateways. He's got 2 roaches on the way, 0 spine crawlers, 2 Evo chambers. And now that I say that, he's got 3 spines spining up the third base. The third base, I don't know how he can hold that and the natural at the same time. I'd say it's almost impossible. Now, the good news is... Nope, never mind. I thought there was good news to this, but 2 roaches are going to get sniped out. 3 spine crawlers are going to be canceled. MiWa is in a ton of trouble. He's got to evacuate the natural. There's just no way he can hold on to that. Going to try and throw down spine crawlers en masse. Sacrifice the third. That is completely the right decision in this choice. Albeit, it's going to be one tough one to swallow. Lucien will take a huge lead at worst. Oh. These spine crawlers are still actually only halfway done, and the army is knocking on the door. This could be problematic. Just a few more seconds to buy some time here. One more spine crawler going to go down, but that one right there is going to get killed by stalkers. Zealots going to try and work their way towards the roaches. They will not get there, but still, there's so much Protoss. 5 more roaches on the way. This spine crawler playing a bit of SimCity with the Zealots and keeping the roaches alive just a little bit longer.
I think Lucien is about... Yeah, Lucien is about to march his way into the finals of Infinity Gaming's B Team Open. Drones pulled, roaches popping some shots, more roaches coming. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. So many Zealots still in the match.
Just a complete and utter overhaul. Beautifully timed attack. Unscouted. Beautiful job keeping the scouts from getting anywhere near those gateways. The Artosis gateways, we'll call them. I don't know why we're calling them that with 27 pylons around there. The natural goes down. The broodlings come out. A couple of eggs. Pop some roaches. The final drones get pulled. Try and fight stalkers. They may get 1 or 2 or 3 or none. There is nothing left. There are 5 drones left. MiWa G's out. Lucien, the silver Lucien, gets to the finals. How often does that happen?
Woo woo! Guys, we will be right back with the next semifinals. It's going to be Primarex versus... Who is it? Primarex versus whoever won between Slave, Best of 96, and Dundas. Dundas beat our own The Dark Lorax to make his way up into the quarterfinals, and we'll see in a moment who's made their way up to the finals or semifinals. It is Dundas, so it's going to be Dundas, Terran, Silver versus Primarex, Zerg, Gold. Guys, stick around. I'm Infinity Gaming S'mores. That was Izanagi. We'll be back in just a minute.